Okay, hi. I'm Zukhrufurrohmah from Muhammadiyah Malang University, Indonesia. Um, I teach in mathematic education department from 2017 until now. And in this video, I would like to share my research. The topic is about representation and communication abilities. Okay. The title is Students' Representation Ability to Communicate Problem-Solving Idea. And this research aims to describe the students' representation ability to communicate their problem-solving idea. And I will begin by telling the reason why this research conducted. Okay, first point is representation and communication. In this point, representation is the ability that is needed to help better communication, such that representation related to communication ability. And however, most students didn't seem aware of mathematics symbol and solving the problem procedurally. Some students have poor representation and communication abilities, especially in writing communication. So they are used to solving problem procedurally without aware what the problems want. Therefore, I decided to analyze the students' representation's ability to communicate their problem-solving idea. This research can help the lecturer, this result of the research hopefully can help the lecturer to design the lesson plan better. Next, about method. First, in preparation section, I did the observation, study literature, and validated the instrument of the research. In this research, the instruments forms as 3 open-ended questions. I gave it to the students as a test. And at the implementation section, I give the students, I gave the test to students. Actually, there are 152 students, and I asked them to collect their answer in via online in learning management system. And then after I collect the answers, there are 145 students that I retrieved. I mean, I eliminate some answers that students didn't answer all the 3 questions I got, such that I have 145 students' answers. After I collect the answer, I reduce it and I identified and note the students' answer with the indicators of representation and communications abilities. Okay, next is findings. There are some findings in this research. The first is students did not check what the problems were wanted when they had finished calculation. So they just stopped and jumped to the conclusion when they finish calculating whether the calculation is right or wrong. But after calculate, they just conclude the answer. And the second finding is student had misconception about matrix multiplication properties. That is, multiplication operation of the matrix is not commutative, but they didn't check the result of the multiplication matrix. because these properties had exceptional condition, right? And the third finding is some students can solve the problems by analyzing the dimension of the matrix. So they didn't doing calculation, but they analyze based on the information given, that is the dimension of the matrix. But most of the students use the wrong symbol of determinant matrix, but it didn't affect the students' understanding to solve the problems given. They just use symbol in the wrong place, but they didn't mean it. And next finding is the last. Most students gave the wrong conclusion because not answer completely. This finding is effect from the first finding that students just conclude when they had finished calculating. So the students gave the wrong conclusion because not answer completely. And the conclusion of this research is students' representation ability to communicate their problem-solving idea was needed to improve because some findings are not good situation. Maybe they are just one findings that it's a good news when students can solve the problem by analyzing the dimension of the matrix, but it's just a few of students that do it. Okay, thank you for listening my speak. See you. Bye-bye.